We already have another community day coming up, and that's going to be this Sunday at the exact same time almost as the Super Bowl for some people in the world, especially on the West Coast. So this will be the Shelmet and Karrablast Tag Team Community Day in Pokemon Go. So let's go over everything you need to know about this. Tricks, tips, and strategies in Pokemon Go. So welcome to the Trainer Club. Here we go. Are you guys excited about a 2 Pokemon featured community day? I'm actually excited about this, and I think that we might see a little bit more of this going into the future, because if we look at these 1-tiered evolution Pokemon, where it's like it goes from 1 to 2 to the 3rd evolution, I guess not the 3rd evolution, but 3rd stage, it's like there's not a ton of Pokemon out there, so doing something like this is going to be a little bit more exciting. We will not get bored of catching just one Pokemon, and it allows us to be able to go to a 2-tiered evolution system that will still fulfill this particular instance for Community Day. So I'm excited. These Pokemon are both bug types. It's going down on Sunday, February 9th from 2 until 5 p.m. local time. But it is a regular calm day, so the bonuses are great. This one is going to be 3 times catch XP out there. So if anybody does need XP, this is a great time to stack up on it. Please do not overlook this. Please take full advantage of this. And there's going to be plenty of more bonuses, such as these Pokemon spawning pretty much everywhere with boosted spawns. So a lot of spawns are going to be active. The shiny rates will be increased. Not only that, we're going to have 3-hour lore modules. We're going to have 3-hour incense, except for the daily adventure incense. You're going to get an additional special trade for 2 special trades for the day, which is amazing. Might I encourage you guys, if you guys do like the Gigantamax and Dynamax system, which I am enjoying, I suggest that you guys look at some of those Pokemon to trade, and not only that, look at Kyurem as well in the shiny form. Even if you have to use an elite charge TM to be able to get Glaciate, because that will be the prerequisite to be able to get the black and white versions coming up in the Unovator, which is very exciting. There's going to be 2 times catch candy, 2 times the likelihood of getting XL candy when catching these Pokemon for trainer levels 31 and up, and then you're going to be getting snapshots while taking pictures, and 50% reduction on Stardust costs for trades. So if you guys do have a shiny that you desire, you can do that. So this day is going to be great. Enjoy yourself, and if you are on the West Coast, you might have to cut down your playtime if you do want to watch the Super Bowl from the jump, but if not, you'll probably miss maybe about a quarter and a half, depending on how the game speed is at. As far as the attacks, when the Karrablast goes into Excavalier, it's going to get Razor Shell, and Shelmet going into Excelgor will get Energy Ball with the grass forms. Okay, so those are going to be the exclusive moves. You have all the way until 10 p.m. to be able to evolve with them. There's also going to be showcases out there. Please don't overlook these showcases, especially if you can go into the remote areas. That's going to be extremely helpful, because the remote areas will allow you to get higher chances of winning those, and then you get free premium items. So don't miss out on those showcases. And then obviously the shiny is going to be out, and then we also have the field research where we can get the Karrablast and the Shelmet. Okay, so let's get into some of the tips and the strategies for this calm day. So leading up into the calm day, I really need you guys to start going through your bag and clearing out Pokemon. It's going to be one of my biggest and most recommended things that you guys start doing, because I want you guys to start clearing out so much from your bag, because we have the Unovator if you're going to go in person. If you're not going in person, you can do the global, which is still going to warrant having some bag space. And then for calm day, it's so nice when you have at least 1,000 Pokemon available to be able to be caught during calm day. That helps out tremendously, and it allows you to play freely and keep a lot of these Pokemon so that you can go to the showcases, because although you may not always get extra large Pokemon, you don't know exactly what the weight is of all these Pokemon and what the weight system is. I do think that Pokemon Go needs to add in a search field, I guess organizing field, when you go into your Pokemon bag, so that you can organize a Pokemon by the weight, right? So it's going to be from the top down for the biggest to the smallest, or from the bottom up, which would be from the smallest to the biggest, so you at least know what's in your bag and what the weight of those Pokemon are. It doesn't have to give you the exact value of the weight, but at least you know the order in which they would be, because that would help out by participating in these showcases if you do have less space. That would be very helpful for us. So cleaning out your bag is very important. Going into this event with a lot of great balls, I suggest you guys save your Ultra Balls, at least a good portion of them, for the Unovator, because when we get to the new Unovator, there's going to be some good Pokemon spawning, and they're probably going to want to use some of your Ultra Balls for that, as opposed to catching Shelmets and Karrablasts. Just my personal recommendation. Not only that, play in an area that is going to get a great amount of spawns. So you could play in a downtown area. I mean, obviously here I'm in Oregon and we're getting a lot of snow right now, so my play might be a little bit limited from an outdoor perspective. Might have to go to a mall area or a place that has a good amount of Pokestops. If you have a place that has a good amount of Pokestops and you're in indoor areas and you have like this type of weather where it's harder to play outside, it's a little bit colder, your hands start freezing and whatnot, I suggest you guys use premium lure modules. For this day, rainy or mossy lure modules would do the best to pull out more bug type Pokemon to make sure you're getting these spawns. If you are doing a bigger downtown area, maybe you're in a warmer state, you guys can use the regular lure modules if you're going into a big circle, because if you just use the regular ones, then you will get the normal spawns. Why pay a premium for other ones if you're not going to even be able to fully take advantage of those because of the way that you're going around in the circle, right? Because the premium ones help if you're in a very tight small circle or not moving very much because of the spawn rate increase. But for the other ones, if you have a big circle, square, grind area, there's no point in putting premium ones because you're gonna miss out on all those anyway. And I am gonna point out that the shinies of both of these Pokemon look incredibly amazing. Not only that, guys, in the near future, we are gonna be dropping some awesome merch in our shop. It's gonna be maybe one of my biggest drops, and I'm also gonna be very, very proactive for GoFest. I cannot have another situation where we have shipments not getting there on time, that we have the printers that are going to be too busy. That's just not going to be a situation this year for me. So I'm going to be doing GoFest merch very soon here. Not only that, I'm going to be releasing the Pokemon Pac-Man shirt. So if you guys do want that, please make sure to look out. And I will also be dropping a hat that I have never dropped before. You guys have seen me wear my black Trainer Club hat with a little logo on the front. I'm a big fan of that black hat, and I can't wait to get that into your hands. And it's also going to have an organic cotton headband as well to make sure that we try to keep our heads as chemical free as possible. Then as we're getting closer to Com Day, we have to start looking at this Pokemon, okay? So we want to have a Mega Level 3 on. We want a bug type Mega Level 3. That could be Pinsir. We could also use Primal Kyogre because that boosts all water boosted typings, which bug is included in that. We could also use a Pinsir and Scizor for all of the bug types. So you have 4 different options. Mega Level 3 is the biggest thing. It doesn't matter what level that Pokemon is as far as powering up. The biggest thing is that that Pokemon is Mega Level 3 because that will yield you the most XL candy boost. And that is great because whenever we play Com Day, I want you guys to play it as if you never have to catch another one of these Pokemon again. Use your catch trick. So you want to make sure that you're using the skip animation catch trick. If you do need to learn how to do it up here. It is a great and easy way to be able to go after these Pokemon, to be able to hit excellent throws, and to be able to come back with a ton of candy, Stardust, and XP. Not only that, you're going to want to focus on hitting excellent throws on these Pokemon, and if you are going after getting boosted XL candy, and if you're going after the 3 times catch XP, using a lucky egg is very important because with that, you're getting around 7,500 XP per catch, guys. And you know, if you can do that efficiently and effectively out in the wild, you can get a ton of XP. A few million XP on a Com Day is definitely plausible. So don't overlook that, because just think about it. On a raid with a lucky egg that takes you about 5 minutes with the catch will yield you about 22,000 XP with the catch included. And if you do 4 catches on this Pokemon, you are already over that, which is extremely impressive. And then let's talk about the IVs. Catch the Karrablast or Shelmet can get you the Karrablast at 507 or the Shelmet at 357. You can get Great Balls and 5 Stardust, and you can even get some Ultra Balls sometimes and berries as well. But those are the 2 IVs to be able to remember, okay? So as far as catching these Pokemon in the wild, a level 30, if it is not rainy, will be the highest level that you can catch a Pokemon, which means if you get the 100% IV CP, it is a guaranteed hundo. For the Karrablast, it'll be 1,013 at level 30, and for the Shelmet, it'll be 714. However, in rainy weather, it will boost it all the way to level 35. So the level 30s can still be hundos, but they're not guaranteed. The 35, if it is raining, will be the guaranteed hundo. For the Karrablast, it's going to be 1,097, and for the Shelmet, it'll be 774, which is great. So now you guys know exactly what to do for everything you have going on at Com Day. But let's not stop there, guys, because I want you guys to fully max out on this event. So looking here, what do we want to do? We want to make sure that we also hunt for PvP IVs, because if you are a PvP player and maybe these Pokemon are still not relevant after they put these moves on this Pokemon, at least you have them. As of right now, without the moves, the Excavalier is ranked 579 in the Great League at a 0.15.13. The Excavalier in the Ultra League is 290 at a 1.15.14. And then in the Master League, it's ranked 260. As far as the other one in the Excelgor is 940 in the Great League at a 0.14.15. It is going to be 693 in the the non-shadow. In the Ultra League at a 0-15-13, and then in the Master League it's going to be ranked 6-14. So none of these Pokemon are incredibly good or game breaking that you need to make sure that you have these IVs, but if they are out there, please make sure to grab them. Don't forget that you guys do get 2 lucky trades throughout this day, so please make sure to do them. Even if you don't have anybody that's a lucky friend or you don't have anybody with a planned trade, please make sure to at least swap one of the shinies that you did get for the day, because you might as well take full advantage of that. And if you don't want to do that, you want to be a little bit more strategic, you can just swap a legendary that you do want XL candy for, and that I would recommend doing at least distance 100 dash in the search term, so that you do get a legendary that is over 100 kilometers from where you're at, and then you get that guaranteed 1 XL candy when trading over 100 kilometers. And not only that, you get 100 trades for the day, so you can trade some of these Pokemon, try to get luckies if you do enjoy them, and then go from there. So that's it, guys. Make sure to clean out your bag, make sure to have fun, check out the IVs, most importantly, get your shinies, and be efficient on your comm day, and be ready for the Unova tour that's coming soon. So thank you guys for tuning in, as always, to all of my likers, commenters, subscribers, Patreon members. Everybody takes your support, subscription, and participation to 2x level. I'm gonna see you guys out on the next video. Peace. I want to take this time to thank everybody who supports me in every facet. It means the world to me, and an extra special thank you to all my Patreons. I greatly appreciate the extra support to continue to allow me to pursue Pokemon Go full time, allowing me to create my daily video uploads in the most timely fashion for everyone's benefit. Plus, I get the amazing experience of sharing my creative processes behind the scenes and rating all around the globe with select upper tiers. Thank you everybody for being a part of the Trainer Club. You all mean the absolute world to me, and I will see you guys out on the next video.